Hey, welcome back to Hobbies with Jose. I'm Jose Carbajal, and today we've got issues 104 and 105 of Eaglemoss's Build the DeLorean. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing back so soon. Well, as you know, I've been alternating between two projects that I'm working on right now, my DeLorean and my customization of Transformer Shatter. Now, as I work on one project one week and another project on another, I do find that it's taking me longer than it normally would to get those projects moving along. Right now, I still have my Shatter just sitting there, not really collecting dust. Don't worry, Shatter, I'll get to you soon. What I'm going to start doing now is actually releasing 2 videos a week. And I think I can do it. I don't think it's going to be too much on my schedule. So we're going to give it a shot and see how that goes. Now, of course, I'm not going to be releasing 2 videos on the same day. That just wouldn't make any sense. So I'm going to spread them out. And now on Tuesdays, I'll be releasing the videos for my Back to the Future DeLorean. And then on Fridays will be the normal customization that I'm doing for Transformer Shatter. So it'll be a steady pace for each of the projects there. Now I still plan to double up on the issues for the DeLorean for the time being because I have quite a few backed up on. But once I'm caught up, I'll probably just be doing one per video. So we'll see how that goes. Now with that out of the way, let's start with issue number 104. All right, thanks for joining me again, everyone. So today what we're going to be doing, we've got the 2 junction boxes that are going to be going on top of the vehicle, and they come with the light filaments that are going to be lighting up the side of the vehicle right here on the side. Now I'm actually going to be deviating a bit from what's included because I've got a modification for that, and that's of course ModelModz L-Light kit. Now this comes with its own lighting kit which does a much better job of lighting up the vehicle. So let's go ahead and open up the package and check to see what we're actually going to be using. You move the pieces towards the other side so I don't cut anything here. So obviously we're going to be using the junction box itself and the plate cover that's included to hide a screw that's going to go on there. Here's the light filaments that come included, and these pieces we're actually not going to use. I do wish I had the little LED light still connected so I can show you what it looks like using the included lighting feature, which is not that great. So these I'm just going to set to the side. We've got a small bracket that I'm sure we'll be using. Some screws, and this adhesive tape is, I think, to connect the filament to the LED light, which we're not going to be using. Now here's ModelModz L-wire kit that I bought separately, and I do have already the cabling connected to the power supply that's customized as well, and I do have the customized light in the front of the vehicle already installed. It looks great, so I'm going to be using this one here instead. So this end of the EL wire is actually going to be connected to the rear end of the vehicle instead of on top. And what we're going to be doing, we're just wrapping the cable around. This is going to go in the junction box that goes behind the vehicle. So we're actually doing this a little bit out of order even for the ModelModz instructions, but that's okay. We're going to put this loop piece inside this junction box that's going to go on top. Now once we put in the other end behind the vehicle, we might need to adjust this section, but we're going to tighten this in there with this bracket, and we'll be using 2 IP screws for that. We want to make sure the little tab is on top. And it's important to make sure that you're not pinching the actual L wire, otherwise that'll prevent it from lighting up. So that looks pretty good. And if we need to adjust the length here for the other end, once we actually connect it, we can go ahead and do so. And next we're going to screw this on top with an NM screw. Now I'm going to leave that a little bit loose in case we need to take this off once we connect the back end pieces and we need to make any other adjustments. And the final piece, the actual plate to cover the screw, I'm going to set this to the side because if I need to take it off, I'll need to access the screw. So we'll keep this to the side for right now. And we'll just do the same thing on the other side. Same pieces as before, other junction box. More light filaments that we're not going to use. We're going to set these to the side. And we really just need our bracket. We're going to save the plate. And we're going to use our screws. And this other adhesive piece we're not going to use as well. Here we have our other L wire. I'm going to straighten this out. And again, where the cable connects to the back of the vehicle, it's going to go inside the junction box in this section. And then this is going to go right behind it to the actual connection. So we're going to straighten this part out. And this we're going to put in our actual junction box here. Again, making sure it's not getting pinched by anything, and put our bracket in there. A couple of more IP screws for this. Huh, no extra screw. Odd. And we'll connect this on top with another NM screw. So now that we have the brackets hooked up on top, I went ahead and ran the cable down the side, just how it's going to go on the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights and turn it on and make sure everything is hooked up properly. All right, here we go. Yep, and that's the wire kit fully lit up, and we've got the other side lit up here as well, so that looks really good. And it'll look a lot better once we have the outer piece attached to it as well. All right, and that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. On the next one, we're going to go ahead and put the other cables down the back of the vehicle here and complete that section. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Any comments or questions you have, leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much. Stay safe.